Hey y'all, good morning. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I've got to get ready for work. And I wanted to use my smoke session palette to do a look this morning. I got this back in April when it went on sale. It was a $50 palette that they had on sale for $4.20. So please ignore my peacock hair. We just have it put up while we do our makeup. So let's see what we can do. Sorry, I thought I was filming. We're going to do the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. We're going to be priming our eyes. Now that our eyes are primed, I'm going to go in with this Essence bronzing palette. And I'm going to go in with one of these lighter shades. And I'm going to just use that as a transition shade in the crease of both of my eyes. Okay, now that we have that laid down, we're going to go in with the Sour Diesel color. We got a fluffy brush and we're just gonna go in the outer corners. I'm sorry if you hear a lot going on. We got the animals up in here. We're gonna go up and out. And of course we have our tape laid down. Hold on one second. Okay, I thought the dog was gonna want out, but he just laid down, so I guess he's good for right now. And if you hear someone else running around, we have a little kitten. And he will literally climb on everything, especially when I'm getting ready for work in the mornings. He loves it. So we're just going in the outer of our eye and across our eyelid where we put that transition shade. We're going to do that on both eyes. Yep, there's the kitten. He has found something else to sling around the room. See? We're doing it in both. Now, if you are doing this and you have a hooded eye, what you're going to do is you're going to take this shade and right here, instead of going into the inner crease, you're just going to move it up and kind of create you a crease right above the crease so that when you open your eye, you do see the color and it doesn't just completely disappear. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to go in with our Morphe palette, and we're going to go in with this lighter shade right here just to soften those lines at the top. We got us a nice fluffy brush, and we're going to go in on both sides just to soften everything up a little bit. We don't want like harsh lines on both sides. Perfect. Okay, so I was sitting here looking at these colors because I don't think you would have to prime your eyes to get a real pigmented shade out of this palette, but I'm not for sure. So just to be on the safe side, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Lock It In eyeshadow primer, and we're just going to prime both of our eyes. We're just going to cut that crease and like I said, the colors are really vibrant, and you know, I wouldn't think that you would need to on here. I'm holding all this stuff in my hands. I'm gonna go in, and I gotta have the mirror. I try to use the camera to kind of guide, but on this part, I'm definitely gonna have to have the Rex, you are wore out over here, buddy. Now let him out to run around with the neighbor dog because the neighbor dog and him bark at each other a lot. But I guess he ended up going inside. His people didn't want their dog barking at 3 a.m. Can't imagine why. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is good. I think that is... Let's see, hold on. Yeah, I like that placement. So we're going to do that on both sides. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what color I want to go on my inner eye with. So I'm going to sit here and swatch the Granddaddy and the Gravity OG. So we're going to go in with Granddaddy first, which is very pigmented. Let's see. We're going to do that one. So we have that, which is really pretty. And then we're going to go in with the Gravity OG. Those are really pretty. So I guess I could go in with that one first and then do like the center, that color. Let me wipe this off real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I've decided to go in with the Granddaddy on the center of both eyes first. Let me make sure I got it. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do the same on this side. And we're just putting it in the center and working our way towards the middle on both eyes. And we just want it to match. Yeah, it's definitely not as light on the eyes as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I guess it is. And it's actually gonna work out great for what I was gonna do. So we're not covering that whole spot of primer with this color, just the center. Okay, once I have that on there, I'm gonna go in with this mean green color for the center of where I have that primer. So we're just gonna put that on a flat brush. And we're just gonna put it right here in the center where I had that primer. And we're not gonna go crazy with it as far as going out with it. We're just gonna put it right there on the center. On both eyes. Let's see. And I'm just kind of packing it on there. And if you go over to where we have some of that other color, some of that gold color, it's fine too. Because we're going to want them to kind of mix together. Okay. And let's do the other eye. I'm sorry, I've been trying to do this without a compact, trying to practice doing it without a compact. I'm not good at that part yet. So we're gonna just do it like this. Got that all right here on both eyes. Perfect. Okay, I did my best to make this one TikTok, but I cannot master that yet, so we're gonna have to go to a part 2.